From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a Prime Wave Media production.
What's up, world? It's the one and only Pop DBICD Primetime Capper, and it is time for Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel. And we have ourselves a 9 race card today over at the Great Race Place. So let's go ahead and jump into it very quickly because I'm trying to get to watching these games, man. So let's go ahead and jump into it. We have in our first race, we have Barsabas. Barsabas is going to be our key horse here. I'm going to go ahead and take this horse with the 5-2 morning line. And this horse does look good going into this race, is ready to go ahead and get over today. It's had some pretty sharp races, but hasn't been able to get the result that it wants. But I think today we're in good shape. Also, we're getting 7-2 right now on the number, but don't think that number is going to stick because I know that they're going to bet this horse down before we get to the gate. And that post is in about the next 54 minutes. All right. So we have Handy Dandy, who's the big favorite coming into today's race. He's going to be the horse to beat. The horse is already at 4-5. Morning line has had a lot of money already dropped on it as well, too. But I think Handy Dandy, it's just more about the connection. I think that this horse is, I think that Barsabas is just a bit better, but we'll see how this one shakes up. And then Mr. T's Thirsty. Mr. T's Thirsty had himself a pretty good race last time out. Steve Maedes trains this horse. Abel Cedillo is going to be riding as well, too. So right now the horse is a 4-1 morning line, but is 9-1 on the tote as we speak. And then we finish up with Arabiata. Arabiata is going to be trained by Doug O'Neill, ridden by Mario Gutierrez. This horse is owned by Redden Racing. It's a Tappet coat out of a Harlan's Holiday mare. So this horse was 10-1 on the morning line. Has been bet. It has been bet in half to now to now 5-1. So that should go ahead and give you some idea that this horse should be able to run huge today as well too. So let's go ahead and move forward to race 2. We have ourselves a $50,000 maiden claimer, $39,000 purse. We're going to go with the horse by the name of One Particular Harbor. This horse is a horse that I'm very keen, I'm very familiar with. Horse by the name of Majestic Harbor, who ran one of the greatest races I've ever seen at Santa Anita on the turf. Me and my father actually picked that horse that day when we were sitting there watching horses. He said this horse is going to win, and it was the California Cup. So I can trust this horse right here, Majestic Harbor's coat right here out of a War Chant mare. So I'm going to go with the Sean McCarthy trainee. He's going to have Abdul Alzagur training the horse. So pretty much we have One Particular Harbor here, and then also we have Klimto Glory, who's going to be the big favorite here. You're going to have Steve Maedes training, and Flavian Pratt's going to be riding the horse, and then we finish up with Sync, who's going to be ridden by the Hall of Famer Kent DeSormo. Who's going to be trained by the brother DeSormo, J.K. DeSormo, and Cortalio is going to be his rider for this race. So we'll see how it goes. This is a maiden claiming, so these horses are pretty good, but they, just not good enough for the maiden special weight right now. So we move forward to Viazar, who's a big favorite today, and I think probably will be your best bet of the day. This horse is a big standout in this group as well, too. So I like Viazar. And then also Unusual Ride, the Clubhouse filly with out of an Unusual Heat mare. So this one should be good as well, too, with J.J. Hernandez riding. Craig Lewis is the trainer. But Patty Gallagher calling on Money Mike Smith. It just makes too much sense not to jump in that spot. And then we have Warriors Moon, who's going to be trained by Peter Erden, and is going to be ridden by Drayden Van Dyke. That's always a good combination as well, too. And that horse does loom a big danger today. So pretty much let's go ahead and move on to race 4. And in race 4, we have ourselves another very good claiming race, but it's between a lot of horses that are exactly the same. And I'm going to go with Nif. Nif is going to be trained by the new kid on the block, Brittany Vanderberg, and is going to be ridden by Chris Amig. So pretty much you got the wife-husband duo going ahead and trying to get their first win here at Santa Anita. And I think that they have the horse to do so today, the Temple City filly out of a Thunder Gulch mare. So everything makes sense that this horse can run huge at this condition today. So I'm taking Nif, and then in the second hole we have Sangre Azul. This horse is going to be trained by Hector Palmer is going to be ridden by Tyler Bays. Bodemeister is the data, and Vindication is out of a Vindication mare. So pretty much this does bode the big horse sentiments, but we have three horses that are under even money. So this race is wide open, and you still can't forget about the horse that's sitting there at 8-1 as well too. So we move forward to the race 5, and we have a $25,000 claimer, $31,000 purse. We're gonna go with our shot, somewhat of a medium price with Inch. Inch looks really good coming into the race. Jeff Mullins is the trainer for this horse, and pretty much as Umberto Rispoli riding, you don't see this combination a lot, but what I do, the light bulb angle kind of came on. I think there's something up under the horse that Jeff Mullins knows, and he knows that Umberto Rispoli can get it out of the horse. So that's why I think that he went ahead and selected him for this spot, because I think that they're set up to want to really win this race today. It is a $25,000 claimer as well too. So this is kind of up his alley as well too. So we're gonna roll with the Violence Gelding out of a Versace Pegasus mare. Versace Pegasus is still almost like the biggest horse that I've seen ever come to Santa Anita in a sense in my lifetime, because he was so hyped and everybody was so excited about him, and all that good stuff. So pretty much you have Muay Thai, who's going to be on the top horses. This horse is trained by John Sadler, going to be written by Flavian Pratt. It just makes too much sense not to have this horse on top, right? But I think that Inch is going to just be a little bit better. It's a light bulb angle, so I got to just roll with it. But Muay Thai will get the favoritism at the gate. And then we have also Crossword. Crossword is the other John Sadler trainee. Victor Espinosa is going to be riding this horse. So we'll see what Victor has today, has to offer. It's always a danger. And both these horses are Aronis Racing horses. Crossword's owned by Aronis Racing and West Point Thoroughbred. So pretty much this should be a fun race. And it is a claimer. So don't look at these horses and get mad if the horse is 1-9 and finishes last, because all these horses are exactly the same. And then we have Nichi Ren, who's another light bulb angle play. John Velasquez, Mark Glatt teaming up for this one. Idiot Proof Gelding out of a Bold Executive mare. So we'll see how this one shapes up. So I like what I see here. And race 5, $25,000 claimers and $31,000 purse, 6 furlongs on the turf. Let's see how it checks out. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into the early pick 5. The early pick 5, we're going to do 1, 2, 4 in the leg 1. Then we're going to go 1, 5 in leg 2. Then we're going to go in leg 3. We're going to go 5, and then in leg 4 we're going to go 2, 4, 5, and then in leg 5 we're going to go 2, 4, 5, 8. This is going to give us a $96 ticket. So let's see how this one shapes up. Let's see how it shakes out, and we'll go from there. And actually leg 4 is supposed to be in all bet. So pretty much, you guys, we can fix that in a minute. But 2, 4, 5, I think that's the exact order. So we'll just see how it shapes up. But there it is, though. That's leg 5. That's the first 5 races of the day for you. And that's going to be our early pick 5 as well, too. We did hit the pick 5 yesterday, but it was a $68 winner. So hopefully today we'll do a lot better than $68, because we lost like $30 in the process. So we don't want that to happen today. All right, so we move forward, and let's go ahead and jump into race 6. Race 6 is a good one. We have Side by Side. This is an all-female combination right here. You got Karen Headley and Jessica Pfeiffer teaming up for Side by Side. I think that this is going to be like a special type of race, you know what I mean? And it's going to be a good race for TV, because I know they're going to be hyping up. It's a maiden special weight, $69,000. It's one of the biggest purses of the day as well, too. So I like Side by Side. I like the combination. There's just something there. And let's make it all about the ladies here with the 4 horses. Snark is just a big favorite, and this horse is the horse to beat here. But I think Side by Side has a good enough credentials to go ahead and best this horse today. So we'll see what's up. We'll see how it goes, and we'll see how it shakes out. And that's where we'll go from there. And then we also have Miss Costa Rica. Miss Costa Rica is going to be our horse in race 7. This is going to be a allowance that's going to be on the downhill turf. I like the turn of foot of Miss Costa Rica. They're putting this horse in the race because this horse is a sharp horse. I think that this is the perfect spot for this horse as well, too. I couldn't wait to see this horse on the hill as well. And I think that Miss Costa Rica, with the way that this sets up with Richie Baltus as the trainer, this is a key spot for him, just straight up. He always has been good on the hill. So he has Jose Valdivia riding, and then the pedigree is there. Hit it a bomb was a sprint turf winner as well too. I know because I bet that horse over at the Keeneland Breeders' Cup years ago. So pretty much 5-star day mare as well too. So yeah, this horse has everything it takes to really go ahead and best this field. And a lot of the critics do like this horse a lot as well too. So we probably won't be getting that 10-1 number on the horse either. Now Carpe Fortuna is a really good one as well. 7-2 is looking like the favorite here as well. But this is a wide open race when you have a 7-2 favorite. John Velasquez, Peter Urton bring a lot of attention to this horse, and Carpe Fortuna is a good horse. And Carpe Diem, the father, was a hell of a horse. Just Carpe Diem was around at the same time as American Pharoah, and Carpe Diem was seen as the big horse in that group. So you're never going to really be in a bad spot dealing with these Carpe Diem babies. So I like Carpe Fortuna as well, and then we also have That's Amari. That's Amari is a tough horse. This horse always shows up to run. Field Amato trainee, and this is a unusual heat mare out of a flatter mare. So Umberto Rispoli gets to ride, and the lineage is there for this horse to run huge. So that's why we can't leave That's Amari out the group. And then we finish up with Ultimate High, a horse that I've won money on a couple occasions. I can trust this horse. Drayden Van Dyke, Blake Heap are always a good combination as well too. I like what I see here going into the race, and this horse should loom a big danger as well too. I love everything going into today, and I think that we are on our way to a very, 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 very fun day today over at the Great Race Place. So let's go ahead and jump into race 8. Race 8 is going to be another really fun race today as well too. It's going to be the allowance optional claimer, and this race is going to be this race is literally I like Trouville a lot in this race and everything like that. And I know Trouville probably won't win the race, but I'm going to put the horse on top anyway. And just hopefully we can go ahead and win with Trouville today. You got Leonard Powell, you got Abel Cedillo. They're not going to back down from Distracted Princess, but Distracted Princess is a really damn good horse. So we'll see how it goes. It's just going to be tough. 5-5 Pharaoh is another really good horse. It has the lineage of your father, the only Grand Slam winner of the Breeders' Cup Classic and the Triple Crown. So, that's the measure right there. I think that 1, 2, 4, it's pretty simple. You know what I mean? I think that this could be an ice cold trifecta as well, if you guys put it the right way. So there it is. And then we have our nightcap tonight. We have our last race here, and it's going to be for maiden special weight. We got Dancing Rinka. Dancing Rinka is going to be 4-1, and then also we have Picata at 5-2. We have Lottery Pick at 3-1, and then we have Crosby Beach at 4-1, and then we have Maynard at 10-1. This is going to be our super high 5 group. This is a maiden special weight as well too. It's going to be $69,000. Sorry, I didn't change the price, but it's way more than $39,000. So pretty much we have Dancing Ricky today in that spot. So I like what I see with this one as well. I think that we can finish the day very, very strong. All right, so we finish up with our $2 pick 6 races 4-9. We have the 2-4-5, then we have the 2-4-5-8, and then we have the 5 single, the 7-9, and then we're going to single the 2 in leg 5, and then we're going to go 3-8, and this is going to be a $96 investment. And then we're going to go ahead and do the leg 1 today. We're going to all bet the first leg because it's only 4 horses. Then we're going to go 2, 5, 7, 9 in leg 2, and then I'm going to go ahead and actually single Distracted Princess again for the late pick 4. I know that I'm tripping, but the thing is, though, if I lay a nice one on Trouville and they're 7-1, then it can make up for all of it. So it's all good. So pretty much that's the way that I don't lose money on betting the winner. You know what I mean? So pretty much I bet a horse that has some value, but I'll put the horse that pretty much is probably going to go ahead and lap the field and put the horse in the 2 spot. We got to have a little bit of some excitement here. And then I got all 5 of my horses here that are in the final leg, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, and this is going to be a $40 investment. So there it is. That's a 50-cent late pick 4, and that is going to be your Sunday over at the Great Race Place, Santa Anita. And so with that, I want to thank you guys very much for tuning in all weekend. You know that we did a show every single day this weekend, so we'll be back next weekend to do a show every single day this weekend is every single day that weekend as well too. So you guys make sure to tune in so we can keep talking about these great horses and these great races, and go ahead and get some good money, because yesterday I delivered a 24-1 in race 8 yesterday with Happy Jack. So don't think that, you know, pretty much you ain't got a chance to hit some big money for a little bit of dollars. All right. So just look at things, look at the tote boards. If you have questions, you can always ask me that as well too. So there it is. There it is. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is Horsin Around, presented by Stable Duel. And as I always like to say, bet with your head, not with your heart. If you got a hunch, bet a bunch. The movement is moving. And I bid, I do. I'll see you next weekend.